benches. 1 week out, meat prep.
Steel plates, metal, shock dust in the air. Welcome to the bench. Sit down if you dare. Between two benches, moving powers through the pain. Between two benches, crush the doubt, chase that weight again. Grip tight, move iron, goon fit powerlifting race.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another week of Between Two Benches. We got Mike Mariotti joining us.
Manicotti Mike.
Yep, from our own, very own Steel Valley Metal Militia chapter. And today we were talking about meat prep 1 week out for you, and just kind of some of the rationale and some of the things we do or don't do, which is also important. 1 week out from a meet, but
Hold on, I gotta wet my whistle.
there you go. Yeah, get dialed in. There you go. As usual. I'm probably gonna take a little rip off the smelling salts. We just got done training, so we're still pretty amped up. But
We took a little bit of weight today, a little bit of benchies. Michael,
all right.
where's the zinnies? Standard operating procedure.
Stay ready.
Just them open. I ain't trying to drop this motherfucker. This trophy from strongman contest I did 2 summers ago.
Yeah, actually, funny you mention that. For the Meltdown, we're going to have very similar trophies for best raw lifter and best equipped lifter, male and female. So we'll have a nice blades very similar to that for the Meltdown, which is May 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So
4 weeks out. Just
4
under.
weeks out. Yeah, Mike, you're doing the Meltdown, aren't you?
I am. Yep.
Awesome. So, Mike, before we start talking about the meat prep stuff, Mike, you want to introduce yourself and kind of give a little background, when you started training here, that kind of stuff?
I'm Mike. My training is a little different than everyone else. I started lifting with Wendler's 531, got strong, competed raw, USAPL, USPA, dabbled into single ply. That's when I met Matt here, and then I think the rest is history. It was about 3 years ago. We were just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I was going to say, and don't take this the wrong way, and I tell the other guys this, it's hard for me to remember when people come into the gym because once people are here and they're integrated with the team, it just feels like you've always been here.
Yeah.
So, but it was roughly around 3-ish years ago, I thought, but
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So what were your numbers when you first started coming here?
When I first started coming here, I had a 275 raw bench in a meet, 315 single ply poly bench, and then I think the first meet I did here was that Christmas one.
Is that close
you guys
enough? Okay.
Had, in a band shirt, and I think I hit 475 or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And then fast forward to this past December Christmas Grit, I hit 750 in the band shirt. So 3 years, a lot of work, but
Yeah, and even today, you were in the poly today, you smoked 600, I think, in the poly. So I mean, your poly bench has gone up quite a bit too. So,
Which is hard to do.
yeah,
very
yeah. But anyways,
You do squat and deadlift once in a while, right?
occasionally.
occasionally on for my bench. What I do is bench, and for my squat, I bench a little more, and then to build my deadlift, I do some bench accessories.
Solid.
But joking aside, you do have a pretty decent push pull total. I mean, it was 1360 or something.
Yeah, 1330.
Okay,
That was at Christmas Grit.
that was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, you're one of our newly inked in Masters lifter, which I will be joining you shortly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was going for the all-time push-pull world record in Salina. I ended up getting the bench world record, but the deadlift wasn't there that day. So
all good. So yeah,
Soft knees. Oh, wait, no.
That's Gary.
Oh, Gary.
But yeah, so you're about a month out. You're going to be Meltdown. You're a week out. You're doing nationals in Salina.
Next Saturday.
So let's start there. Let's get back to the topic at hand, which is you're 1 week out from the meet. A lot of people, I'll preface by saying a lot of people have different strategies or do different things, but what are some of the things that you like to do or not do 1 week out from a meet?
Like training or
whatever. Yeah, we'll start with training.
Yeah. What did we do today? We worked up to my opener.
Yeah.
We started Well, Easter kind of fucked everything up a little bit.
Yeah, we apologize for missing last week, but happy Easter. And then I think
You had to kill a lot of
think-
ham,
yeah.
turkey, stuffing.
yeah, we were going to Ham Town.
Let's just
so
say
he's back up.
I'm a lot heavier.
He's back up
I'm
to
in the
his-
330s.
He's back up to his fighting weight,
super
ladies
heavyweight.
and gentlemen.
So I don't
So-
have my oxygen here. It's
so
over there on
get
the
ready.
counter. But
Okay.
I think I usually take my last big squat like 2 weeks out,
Yeah.
and I took it 3 weeks out because I knew we were going to be off for Easter and all that other shit. We took a big squat, and then was it 10 days out last Wednesday? I pulled deadlift opener.
Yep.
That worked out good.
Yeah, I feel like deadlift and squat, but definitely deadlift is such a tax on your CNS. You really
Yeah.
need to take more than a week before your last like heavy deadlift, I think. So, but yeah, today you worked up to an opener, and especially when you're equipped. When you're raw, it's a little different, but still, I would say even if a raw lifter, I would always hit your opener. Like my recommendation would be always hit your opener on bench and even on deadlift, like a week and a half out. And aside from that, kind of keep limber, between then, the big thing is like not really worrying about taxing yourself too much, but you want to just make sure your form is dialed and use all those warm-up reps to really dial in your form for the meet and try to practice the way you play, just kind of do everything that you're going to do on meet day and try to come up with a game plan. That's really what I like to think of as the purpose of benching, of doing that a week out. So
I like to over exaggerate the lifts a little bit, like squat really deeper than normal. I need to just to I don't know, get my head ready. Like, okay, you fucking sunk that squat 2 inches deep. So now you know that when you take it to the meet,
competition depth, you'll be fine. Or or practicing commands, because we don't always train with commands because that doesn't make sense. But I know in the gym,
even
today,
I've been competing 6-7 years now. It's still like the commands I'll forget once in a while. It's just
it's good to do that even
reminder.
a couple weeks out, just to start getting in your mind, like you're not just going to press whenever you're ready. You're not just going to throw it back into the rack whenever you're ready. You're not just going to, we don't do the squat start command, but everyone kind of takes their time set up anyways. So I'm not super worried about that, but I think it's good for you guys to do that, just to kind of get used to that extra stimulus, because when you're when it's meet day and the adrenaline's pumping, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
You're ready to throw it through the roof,
Yep.
and it's good to kind of, as a mental reminder, just like, oh yeah, I got to wait for the judge's command,
Yep.
especially the rack one. Like the press, we usually call press anyways, but rack is the one that you don't really think about.
Especially if you're excited after you push out a hole.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah, that was easy. You're like, rack, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
When it counted.
Right, yeah.
It was a good lift, but it wasn't in the it wasn't.
What about you, Mike? Is there something specific you like to do or
before meet? No, it's pretty much the same as what Hodge does. I do my deadlift a little differently. I do it 3 weeks out because they just destroy me.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore because I don't.
Conventional deadlifter. It's harder.
The way God intended.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks out, heavy squat. 1 week out, I don't take an opener. I'll take I'll take a max off of a board or the foam pad and then open up 100 pounds less than that. And that's pretty much it. But very similar.
I know my week out, I don't do anything. After today, I probably won't do anything. But
Yeah.
some people come in just to stay loose, and it's always worked from day one. I guess now I'm getting older. I kind of got to keep moving because I'm getting stiffer. But when I first started competing, I wouldn't even go to the gym because then I'm tempted to fucking lift.
It's also kind of nice to just take some time off, because you're just pedal to the metal for 10 weeks or however long your meet prep is. It's good to just take some kind of rest and recovery time. But yeah, when you're younger, you can get away with more stuff. As you get older, you got to take care of yourself a little bit more, or kind of just rehab, purposefully prehab it or rehab or whatever. Especially if you had a shoulder that's kind of achy or whatever, you're fighting through some injuries, which happens a lot. Almost everyone going into a meet, they're never quite fully 100%.
You should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know another reason you like the week out before meet is because you completely back off all your accessories. So I know you.
Yeah, I'm a big accessory guy. Anybody knows?
Mike will tell you all about.
Yeah.
Tell them all about it, Mike.
So I,
But yeah, you
calm them down a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to dial. You want to dial them back, at least a little bit. Mike, I don't know. You could expand on it a little bit, but I think definitely dialing them back. I mean, I would say still do something, especially for your triceps, because if you're benching like a week out, there's plenty of time for your triceps to recover, in my opinion.
Just tone the volume down.
Yeah. But I think if you are, or even if you're, let's back it up even for like 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, like don't do any, what I'll say are like risky accessories or, something that, do something that you've done before that is like fairly low risk of aggravating something or injury or whatever. Because the biggest thing when you're that close is you just want to be as healthy as you can. You're never going to be fully there, but you want to be as healthy as you can, I think, because you don't want to be missing a lift because something crazy happens on the platform, and you don't want. And I've been there too. Like, what was that, 3-4 years ago when I fucking blew my knee
before
out?
Worlds? Yeah,
it was 3 weeks out, and I blew my knee out. And I still went, I got 2 fucking braces on my legs, but I still went and benched and still.
My God, it's still cold.
I still benched 700, but man, with the on wheel, but man, I was ready for like a big squat, and I pushed it too hard, and shit happens. But
too many people get in trouble too, because like, how many people do you see that they're training really hard, training's going great, they're 5 weeks out from meet. They hit a monster lift and they're like, fuck yeah, that's going to be my opener. Well, and then they end up peaking too early and they get to the meet and bomb out.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That happened to me quite a bit with my benches. Like 3 weeks out, I'm like fucking smoking shit. And then
you're ready to go.
Get to the meet. And,
you gotta walk.
Yeah. Still haven't figured it out, but we'll keep pushing.
Yeah. I mean, I do think taking more care to like do rehab stuff, whether it's, whether you do cold plunges or hot tubs or like red light therapy or cryo is another one. Like there's stuff that I try to do once in a while. But then like that last week is really good, getting, if you do massages, definitely, you don't want to do too close because, your body has to recover from that stuff too. You don't want to be doing that like a day or 2 out, but a week out or so, it'd be good to kind of work out the kinks and all that kind of stuff. So,
I wish that like a week out, I'm pretty good at the hydration and cleaner food. I mean, I'm not the best eater, but like, come on. I wish I could fucking
don't lie to the viewers. Don't lie.
I'm heading to Burger King after this. Or actually, no, Myers. Follow on my Snapchat. I do a Sunday.
You had McDonald's for breakfast.
Yeah, still a couple left.
Yeah, nice.
Biggest benches are built at McDonald's.
But like
biggest benches.
I wish I had the discipline to do that longer than just a week out.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, so that's probably about a wrap on it. I mean, I don't know if you wanted to talk about anything else, but I mean, that's a week out. It's crunch time. Now it's time to kind of, you got the work in. Like, that's the other big thing about it's like mentally, like if you train hard, you're ready to go. You've put all the work and you've done all the right things. Now you just got to get your mind right, get yourself recovered, and ready to crush it.
Yeah,
so,
it's a big thing.
And you've had a great training session, so you'll be good for next week at Nationals. So
I know that sucks when you get in your head. That happened to MJ today. He missed his.
But he came back and
got it.
Yeah,
and we stopped there. Same with me. I stopped that after that.
Yeah,
last press. Everything's smooth, good, mental clarity.
Yeah, yeah. You more so want to build confidence more than
shit her down.
Else. Yeah, then you shit her down. Speaking of shitting her down, we'll probably call it there. Mike, thank you for coming today. Hard training as always. You want to remind the folks about the meets?
Yeah, we got Nationals next weekend, April 18th in Salina, Ohio. We got the Meltdown 4 weeks.
Win yourself one of these bad boys for best raw lifter, best equipped lifters.
We got some other good gifts too.
Yeah,
so you got to come to the meet to see them.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
That's May 9th.
We'll do a separate thing.
Doing it here. We're gonna have a good time. We got some new speakers. We're gonna be this place will be slamming.
It's gonna be slamming. And we got a pretty good crew sign up already. But there's still we're not at the cap yet, so there's still room for people to sign up. But we'll have a good contingent at the meet, so it'll be cool.
June 6th. Is that June 6th?
Yes.
The push pull old school folding chair classic.
Cold to work.
It's a bad day to be a folding chair, which I was the first recipient of the. I don't have the trophies at home.
Bring it in one day.
Yeah, I got to smash a chair. I think there's a video. If I can find it, I'll try and put it at the end.
Yeah, we'll do a whole separate video on that, and we'll have to dig up the cold video because I think someone has that video. We'll tell that for another time.
It's another.
Love you, Cole. All right, Mike. Anything else?
Got none.
You got nothing. All right, man. A few words. All right, we're pulling for you guys. Thanks for listening. Metal Militia for life. Catch you next time.
Later.
Yeah. Gon' fit. Huh? Meet me at the platform, Walk in, plate banged at the roll call. Team full of lifters, every set of stone wall. Belt tight, hood up, I don't do small. 3 reds on the side, spotted by the pole, y'all. Wrist wraps, trap ball, back feeling war torn. Chalk in the air like a wide out snowstorm. Coach say breathe, I just hear more. Whole crew talking totals like a scoreboard. Meet me at the platform, we gon' get it in. Numbers on my mind, and they're my only friend. If the bar bend, let the bar bend. I'm a soul survivor in the weight pen. Meet me at the platform, we gon' get it in. Iron in my blood, pressure on 10. If the bar bend, let the bar bend. I'm a soul survivor in the weight pen. Deadlift, they still plates on the long stem. Shins all straight, but the lockout strong. Then tell them low mo. I'm addicted to the wrong thing.